Well, Mark, Niles Avenue in South Bend, it's a noteworthy address because really, when you look at the history of this town, Niles Avenue, one of the key thoroughfares really in this city, right?
Absolutely, and not only do I know this property really, really well, so does our crew. My goodness, the design process started almost a couple of years ago, and we have been here for almost close to half a year now, working on this amazing property. And as I go out to appointments, I have had all sorts of clients ask me what is going on with this property.
There is a buzz about town, isn't there, regarding your work?
Yes, and so today we are doing the reveal so that all the Michiana viewers can see kind of up close, personal, some of the features that we've got here at the house. It is so much content here. We have been given permission by the homeowners to actually come back next week so we can feature the side and backyard.
Robbie and Pamela are the homeowners here, and they have done a beautiful job. They started really with the home that's right next door. And when we talk with Robbie, we'll learn that he's really calling this phase 2.
He is.
And what you've done here, Mark, is nothing short of remarkable. And I love the cobblestone here that we're standing on.
Well, thank you. There's a lot of hard work and a lot of details that go into this. And we've got a mixture of old and new. And it's hard to tell what's old and what's new. But right. So to help you and the viewers out there, these are actually new paving bricks. And what you see along the edge there, those are actually antique paving bricks that came along with the property here. When we were doing the demolition, we discovered those and we wanted to save those so we could incorporate them into the new landscape.
You discovered them?
We did. And this place was like a jungle when Robbie and Pamela acquired the property. But we knew that we wanted to repurpose those.
Wow, very cool. Well, give us a little snapshot here, if you will, of what's going on. A lot of water, pond features, waterfalls. Of course, your plantings here are incredible.
Well, thank you. We've got a double pond, double waterfall here, and we've got a lot of bronze statuary. We have the moose, which is the wow of the front yard. We've got a bronze frog, and I absolutely love the pair of bronze cranes. And that's something that's incredibly visible from the street there. And just last week, I received an email from Robbie. He says, Mark, you've got to come by in the evening and check the place out. And he was so excited to share about the landscape lighting that it exceeded his expectations. And just today they said the lights come on about 9:30, and so that's when we should come over here and really check it out in the evening. It takes on a whole nother type of look.
Wow, fantastic. This is really their first full season of enjoying this home on this property, right?
You know, Craig, we just finished this landscape project last week.
Yeah.
So
fantastic. Well, speak to a little bit more about what's going on here, can you?
So this has more of an island type of feel. Both Pamela and Robbie are originally from Hawaii. They lived there for a long time. And so it has more of a tropical type of look. They really have an appreciation for rare and unusual things. And Pamela has actually gotten quite involved with the landscape design here. She has had a vision, and she has been involved every single day making decisions on plant placement and that, as well as plant selection. And we just work together as a really good team.
Safe to say that Pamela thinks outside the box?
Very safe to say. She does, and for that reason, she's a lot of fun to work with.
Yeah, those are the kinds you really enjoy working with, right?
I do, and you know, the final product here, there is nothing like it in all of Michiana. It's incredible. Now, what we did was blended two properties together.
Yeah, right.
Originally, there was a fence that was separating the properties. We removed that fence, and we did a continuation of the ground cover and the sandstone paths that we have here. It just flows right over to the other house.
Yeah.
Pamela and Robbie are big Notre Dame fans, and they're calling this the guest house, but they like their guest house so much, They actually spend a lot of time here themselves.
I picked that up. I think that was their initial plan and design, was just to keep it separate, but it really becomes one property for them.
It does, and
you don't see
throughout
that
the
every
day
day.
they're going back and forth. They've got some puppies and they're going back and forth as well.
Wow. Well, a lot of attention to the fact that it's a historical property, and a historic property has a lot of different variances that you have to jump through and codes that you have to abide by. Wasn't easy, I bet, for you.
You know what? For me, it was easy, but for Robbie and Pamela, they're the ones that had to go through that process, and that's part of the reason that it really took a long time. That and their attention to detail.
Yeah, very good. Well, the ground cover that you've chosen here, as you mentioned, kind of connects the two buildings together. There is even a plan to maybe expand what they've done here. We don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but there could be another phase to this project, right?
Phase 3, maybe? Yeah.
Well, very good. Well, I'll tell you what, these two homeowners are fantastic people, and as we've said before on the segment, that when Mark comes out with his crew to do a project, it becomes more than just a business transaction. You have become good friends with Pamela and Robbie.
Oh my goodness, I feel like a part of the family. They've welcomed me into their family, and looking forward to going to a Notre Dame football game with them.
Yeah, can I sit next to you maybe?
No, my wife will be there.
All right, understand. Well, hey, let's catch up with the homeowners, Robbie and Pamela, and find out a little bit more about what they had to do to make all this happen. Pretty cool.